Hi everybody, welcome back to our channel, Live Snapshot. Evelyn,
And
Greg and Muttley here from Australia. First of all, thanks to everybody subscribing and supporting us so far. Really do appreciate it. We cannot do it without you. If it's your first time dropping by, thanks very much for dropping by. Consider subscribing. We just chat about our day by day here, eh, babe? What we do, costs of living, some places we've gone. We went to Tokyo earlier this year, and also our hobbies. Everyone's got a great cooking show, so check them out. Really simple and wonderful meals, and I do a bit of coin collecting and stuff like that. Anyway, today we wanted to talk about our trip to Tokyo.
yes,
Maybe give some hints, eh, about how to do it and how we did it. Before we start, we had no clue what we were doing, right? We just dived in, never been to Japan, don't know how to speak it, don't know how to speak Japanese, and did just everything on the blind. So we just thought we would run some things past some people. So if you're planning on going there, and specifically we only went to Tokyo,
yes.
so we're going to go back to Japan. We decided to go to Tokyo. So first thing, what did we do?
Pre-book everything.
Right, and how did we do that, babe?
So you just have to go online, download the app. It's called
Klook, Klook. We went on that, and like I said, we didn't do it. We just looked for this. There's no trick to it. It's just there. And Evelyn, I was a bit skeptical about it. Evelyn said, no, let's pre-book. And boy, lucky you did think of that, okay? Some of the stuff in Tokyo, you've got to understand, it's a very, very desired place for tourists. And things book out fast. We pre-booked
a month.
a month in advance. So like Skyroof,
Yes.
Shibuya,
Shibuya, Skyroof.
Skyroof books out. And when we rocked up there was a couple of lines there, and because we pre-booked, we walked straight through, just showing the QR code and kept walking. It was unbelievable. Skytree,
Yes.
same thing. Between the two of them, what did we think?
Shibuya, I think.
Shibuya Skyroof, eh? So much better. You're outside and it's mind blowing, right? And it's not so congested, right?
Yeah.
Skytree, we were sort of going over the top of people to try and get good shots. And,
yes, and there were so many people in there.
So many people, yeah. Skyroof. The Shinkansen, the bullet train, you pre-book that.
Yes.
Just makes life easy. It just makes life so much easier. So check out online all the tourist attractions and pre-book. We had Aquapark. We pre-booked that.
What else? Roppongi Hill.
Roppongi Hills.
Yeah.
And yeah, so just pre-book everything around 4 weeks prior for you going. Jump online and pre-book as much as you can. Okay. So okay, the airport.
Yes.
Once we got there, all right, we checked out on YouTube a few people that had already been there and some locals that lived there. The airport's super easy, isn't it? It's all in English. You go to the ATM. As soon as you get off the plane, there's an ATM right there. Our advice is simply just to, if you're going to get the currency out, cash. Japan works with cash very well.
And the welcome suica.
Yeah.
So you have to pre-book that too.
Oh yeah.
And then
okay.
you just have to collect when you get into the airport.
So the welcome suica card for tourists. I think there's one that you can get your money back, and what was that one? There's another one that you can't. So check that out, the transport cards to get around. And you can use them in 7-Eleven and stuff like that. But as you get off the airport, there's an ATM right there. It's super easy to use. You can click it onto English and I think any other language, can't you? And then just make sure you hit currency for yen, okay, the Japanese yen, to get that out, because if you don't, then you're just pulling out your own currency, basically. So do that. Okay, the train station is right there. So we jumped a train on this train station. The train station virtually took us to where we stayed, which was Shinkoiwa. Now we thought, hey, we were way out. How far out were we?
Like 30 minutes or more than that.
Yeah.
40 minutes. Maybe.
And we thought, oh man, this is going to be difficult to get around. Absolutely the opposite, wasn't it? We thought we were way out. We're used to Sydney. Sydney being half an hour out of Sydney, catching a public transport is just hopeless. In Tokyo, if you miss a train, you'll be waiting, what, a minute and a half for another train. So it's incredible. So don't worry if you're half an hour, 40 minutes out from the centre of Tokyo. Transport is super, super good and super easy. So the airport's really easy to get around. Train station's right there. And then we will go to the accommodation.
Yeah.
We stayed in like a 3-star.
Hotel, yeah, and doesn't really make differences in it because the hotel is still very good.
3-star compared to Sydney, 3-star compared to Japanese, there is no contest. 3-star, you feel like you're in a 5-star. Okay, everything's basic, yeah, I get it. There's none of that 5-star whoop-de-doo and a pool and gym and great restaurants, but the service and the cleanliness was incredible. 5-star right there, but it was a 3-star hotel. We only, 21 days we stayed for.
And we paid, I think, under 3,000.
Yeah, 2,600 or something like that for 21 days. So 3-star. So don't worry about that. Don't go on that. They're super friendly, super clean, and they will bend over backwards to make sure they know you're a tourist and they really look after you. So check that out. Smile Hotel.
Yeah.
Can't recommend them enough. So the next thing is we went to all the obvious places. But also we like to go to places that no one else goes to, right?
When we especially those small town around Tokyo.
So we stayed at Shinkoiwa, and instead of heading towards Tokyo, one day we decided to go the opposite way, which is out of Tokyo, just on the local train, And we ended up at a place called Shiba. Now there's a zoo there.
That was amazing.
That was so cool, and it was unbelievable. If anyone's been to Tokyo, you know Uno Zoo. It's crazy packed. It does move pretty well, but it's super packed, and it takes a bit of a time to get in and out of there and around there. But when you go to Shiba Zoo, all the attractions you want to see, all the animals.
It's quite big. Quiet.
And it's super quiet. We felt like we were the only ones there at one stage. No line. We just walked straight up, walked in, and it was like $6. Which is what, 60 yen, 60 yen or 600? No, 600 yen, 60.
600.
Yeah, so
I think it's equivalent $6.
Yeah, so I'm talking Australian, $6 to get in for each of us, and there was no lines, and you got to see all the exhibits. You could walk right up to seeing the gorillas and everything. There was no crowd, so we stepped out of our comfort zone and didn't go where everyone went, and we found some really hidden gems. So that's another thing we want to tell people, just step out of your comfort zone. Instead of going to where everyone else is going, go,
where nobody's want to go.
Well, not want to go, just don't know.
Nobody knows about it.
Yeah, just don't know. So Tokyo is such a wonderful, it's friendly, it's safe. Go where others aren't going. Try something new. Tokyo is definitely the city to do that. Okay, I want to talk about the walking. Be prepared to walk.
So much walking,
but it makes it so much better, right? You get to stop and see and go into places, and I don't recommend tour guides. I suppose Tokyo would be good with a tour guide, but we did see one tour guide at the Metropolitan building, and they were just pumping those people through there with a big sign, just look at this, look at that, look at this, and then they were out. Where we didn't go with a tour guide, we just went by ourselves, and we got to go at our own pace. And but prepare to walk. Make sure you have some really good shoes, water. There's always places to buy water and stuff, but just make sure you go prepared to walk a lot. And if it's hot, sunscreen maybe, and all that sort of stuff. Be prepared to walk. So what do we give Tokyo, Japan?
Well, for me, 9 out of 10.
A 9? I give it a 9.5 at the very... I can't give it a 10 because I'm going to be very fussy here. It's too far for us to travel. Yeah. That's just personally.
But anyway, I loved it. Everything about it, I loved it.
Yeah. The shopping even. Everything's just amazing. Just book it, go, pre-book everything. Accommodation, don't worry too much about it if it's only a 2 or a 3 star. It's a ridiculous amount of hotels everywhere. Get off the beaten track. Don't go all the way into Tokyo every day. Go to other places. We even went to the flea market. That was very cool.
The food is amazing.
The food is amazing. It's cheap compared to where we live, Australia, Sydney, Australia. It's ridiculously cheap. So, but we are going back there. We're going to go back there. There's so much. We only seen a tenth of Japan, if that, right? So anyway, I hope that helps everybody out. We will be doing more of these next year. We're going to Hong Kong, so look out for that. Appreciate all the support. Thanks for everybody to watching. Just remember, stay happy, stay healthy. We'll catch you on the next one.